G'day, it's Phil here, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be looking through 50-cent pieces again, looking for commemorative coins, rare coins, and coins worth more than face value. Again, we have my 50-cent coin collection folder here from the Royal Australian Mint with the commemorative coins that we've found so far. We have a lot of them, but we are still waiting for two coins. The first one being the Centenary Federation from Norfolk Island. We have all of the rest of the Centenary Federation series. And then lastly, we are looking for the 2019 International Year of Indigenous Languages. Got an encused flag variety there and a not intended for circulation United coin. But we've got coins on the table and we want to find those two coins to fill the book up. So let's get into the rolls and see what we can find today, if we can find any of those coins that we need, or indeed any other coins of note, coins worth more than face value, or low minted coins. That is the standard 50-cent piece design. That is the coat of arms. And I'll be just flicking through the reverses, the coat of arms side, just looking for the commemorative coins like this. And at the end, I'll go through all of the coat of arms to see if I found anything special. Here we have our first common commemorative. It's the Commonwealth Games Brisbane from 1982, celebrating Commonwealth Games held in Brisbane that year. It's going to go up on the top row. We're going to call that the common commemorative row. And then straight after it, we've got a 2001 coin. That's the year of the Centenary Federation. And we can see if we can find that coin that we need for the book. And it is. It's Norfolk Island. We have the Norfolk Island for the book. That's fantastic. 2 coins in. No, more than 2 coins in. 6 coins in on the first roll. And we have the Norfolk Island. And that's fantastic. So we're going to fill a spot in the book. That's going to go down on the bottom. The bottom is going to be the keeper's row, the things that we're going to keep for today. So I'm very happy about that. Filling up a spot in the book. All we need now is to find that Indigenous Languages coin and we'll be done. Here we have another Commonwealth Games. And then we're back into the coins. 1994 sees the International Year of the Family. And we always pick that one out and have a look at the date. The wide date variety, where there's a variety of coins where the 9 and the 4 on the 1994 are slightly bigger and slightly wider apart. And this one does look like that wide date variety. So if you don't have that, you might want to pull that out for your collection. So you've got all of the different varieties. But that one's going to go down on the top row as a common commemorative. And then after that, we have 1995's 50th anniversary at the end of World War II with Weary Dunlop on it, one of Australia's war heroes. And that's going to go down on the top row. That's a common commemorative as well. And then with a bit of sticky tape on it, we have Captain Cook from 1970. This is the very first commemorative coin in the decimal era. I'm not going to try and take that sticky tape off, but it is a common commemorative. So it's going back to the bank. So it's going to go up on the top row. Straight after it, we have a Millennium Year coin. This is the coin with the incused flag variety. It's from the year 2000. The incused is in the center of the Union flag on the Australian flag, but this one seems to be fine. So it's the higher minted variety of that. So it's going to go up on the top row. Here we have a coin from 2010, and we always check the 2010 coin for a rotation error. This one seems to be fine though, so it's going to go back to the bank with the others. There's another Commonwealth Games Brisbane down on the table. And the last coin there is a coat of arms. When I do go through the coat of arms at the end, I'm going to be looking for the years of low mintage, 1985, 1993, the 2019 IRB effigy, and the 2020 Jodie Clark effigy, low minted coins, and I'll be looking out for those. So we are back into the coins again, and we are flicking through the reverses. Here we have a coin from the year 2014, and we always check that one out for a crop circle error, which is in the field there. And I might quickly look at that because it's got a bit of gunk on it. So just need to make sure it's not the error type. No, it's just a bit of gunk. There was a die chip or a die degradation. It made a little circle on that, which we call the crop circle error. Here we have a coin, another commemorative coin though, from 1998's Bass and Flinders. It's also highly minted. It's going to go up on the top row. It celebrates the discovery of Bass Strait. And not long after that, we have the Silver Jubilee coin, the 25th anniversary of the reign of the coronation of Queen Elizabeth II. 25 million of those, so quite high. 25 million for every 1 million for every year that she had reigned. It's going to go down on the top row there. And then we have another common commemorative, the 2005 secondary school student competition winner for a 50-cent piece design, and it was designed for the Melbourne 2006 Commonwealth Games. But as I say, it is highly minted, so it's going to go up there on the top row. And then after that one, we see the 2010 Celebrate What's Great, celebrating Australia Day in 2010. So it is highly minted, so it's going to go up on the top row over there. And then we have another Weary Dunlop to look at, check if there's any rotation errors. And then we have the 2001, the standard 2001 Centenary Federation. It is the 1912 coat of arms, so different coat of arms from the standard 50-cent piece design. But this one was highly minted in that year, so that's going to go up on the top row as well. And then we have our second roll for today. The other coins that I look out for at the end of the hunt when I go through all the coins are the not intended for circulation coat of arms. That's 1986, 87, 89, 1990, 1992, and 2005. They were a coat of arms that were minted in that year, but not issued into circulation, only put into sets. So it'd be great if we can find one of those in circulation. Another secondary school competition winner. And then we continue on searching through the coat of arms. 2017, but it's a coat of arms, not a low minted Eddie Marbo. Another 77 Silver Jubilee coin there, not in great condition, so it's going back to the bank definitely. All right, and then we have the third roll, and what we will do now is we will speed the hunt up, and we'll only slow down when we find a coin that we haven't seen today. I'll annotate it and lay it down, but otherwise we will hunt through the coins. So let's go. Here's a coin we haven't seen today. It's the 2004 primary school competition winner for a 50-cent piece design with the native animals on it. It's highly minted though, so it's going to go up on the top row. Oh, and there we have tall ships. We have the bicentennial celebration from 1988 with the tall ships on it. It's a nice coin. It's lower minted. I usually keep them, but this one's not in great nick. The only reason I would check it out is because there is an error coin on the 1988 where there's a dot between the two eights, a die chip. I don't think that's it. That's a bit of gunk there though. No, it's not a dot between the eights, so no dot on the tall ships coin today. So put that down on the table, but that one will go back to the bank. Then we see the 60th anniversary of the end of World War II, the Remembrance coin. This coin, we usually look out for die chips and errors on the coin. It has a high propensity for that. This one's fine, and it is highly minted, so it's going to go up on the top row and back to the bank. And there, for the first time, we see the Year of the Outback from 2002, celebrating Australia's outback there with the windmill for the water bore, but it is highly minted, so it's going to go up on the top row. Oh, and there we have a coin, another keeper coin for today. This is our most recent commemorative 50-cent piece, the 50th anniversary or the 50 years of the NAIDOC committee. See there it has King Charles III's effigy on it, 2024 dated, has the denomination there on the obverse, not on the reverse there. So it is a low minted coin and it's relatively new, so it's going to go down on the keeper's row. Oh, and another Centenary of Federation and a South Australia coin too. South Australia is quite hard for me to find, and that's a fantastic keeper. It's in great condition too for a 24-year-old coin, so that's going to go down on the keeper's row at the bottom. There's a very dirty coin. One we haven't seen today, though. It's Australia's Volunteers from 2003, celebrating Australia's volunteers of all shapes and sizes. Although you might not be able to see that because it's quite dirty. It is highly minted, though, so it's going to go up on the top row and back to the bank. Oh, and another one. South Australia again. It's fantastic. Oh, and a Tasmania. Centenary of Federations coming left, right, and centre. We've got 4 of them today. It's quite unusual that we're getting so many lately. We've had quite a few in the last few weeks, but I'm not complaining. They're great coins to be picking up. That then brings us on to the last roll. What a fantastic hunt we have had today. Getting through the coins, we might get a bit of last roll luck. Oh, Australian Capital Territory. Wow, what a great hunt we've had today with the Centenary of Federations. Best in a while, very long time. Another shot, but not quite. And all we need now is the Indigenous Languages coin to close out the book. It's been quite a while since I've found one of those. We're at 20 hunts into this book or so, which is probably 6 months at least since I've found one, and possibly half the book, the previous book again. So finding them quite hard to find. But that is it for the rolls today. The coat of arms off to the side. I'll be quickly through those, but wow, what a pickup we have got today. Give me a second. I'll go through the coat of arms and I'll come back and let you know if I found anything special. Well, unfortunately, nothing special amongst the coat of arms. So what we have today is a great haul of Centenary of Federation coins. We have the Australian Capital Territory there from 2001. We have Tasmania, the island state below me here in Victoria. Another great coin. 2 South Australia Centenary of Federations, one with a little bit of green on it. So that's going to go back to the bank because I don't keep coins with green on it. Coin cancer is bad for the collection. It's one of the reasons I threw back a Norfolk Island early in the hunt when I did find one in a live stream, but I don't keep them with green on them. So that's a great That's going to go back, but this one's going to go into the wider collection. So very happy for that. And then we have the 50th anniversary of the NAIDOC committee, also another great coin, newish and low minted. So very happy to be putting that in the wider collection. But the plum of the hunt, and the one that we have been looking for, the Norfolk Island Centenary Federation, with the coat of arms of Norfolk Island there, 2001. Very, very happy for that. So while I'm happy, let's get the book out, open it up to the Norfolk Island page, see where we have the Norfolk Island Gap. We will put the Norfolk Island Gap, Norfolk Island coin into the gap. We can make it fit. Yes, there we go. And it's sweetly snuck in there into the placeholder. And so now we've got a full book, an actual full book, except for one coin, the International Year of Indigenous Languages. Tough coin to find, and I haven't found it for a while, so we'll be searching for that next week. But I'm very happy about all of our Centenary Federation finds today. Please let me know in the comments down below if you are noodling and you are hunting. Are you finding Centenary Federation coins? The last month or so for me has been quite lucky, and I have got quite a few, which is unusual in the last year and a half or so. I'd love to hear about it. But as you know, I'll be back for more noodling in a few days, so I'll see you then. Bye.